Hello all, this is Dr. Ankit Sahitya. I'm a gynecologist and obstetrician from Mumbai West. Today's topic is in continuation to yesterday's video on unexplained infertility. Today's topic is IUI or AI, intrauterine insemination, which forms the first line of treatment in unexplained infertility. A very simple, inexpensive procedure which is technically very easy to perform. If you look at the image, you can see over here distinctly the insertion of washed semen into the uterine cavity, timing with ovulation. Now, coming to the most important thing, who are the couples that are chosen for IUI? Couples experiencing sexual dysfunction, wherein semen is not deposited in the vagina during intercourse, male partner with mild sperm count and defective motility, minimal endometriosis in female partner, couple with unexplained infertility. I would call the first 3 points a part of unexplained infertility, or if it's a patient who requires a donor sperm when IUI when the male partner has aspermia or absolutely no sperms at all. Now, how does an IUI produce pregnancy? The rationale behind performing an IUI is to place a good quality of sperm enriched with nutrition into the uterus close to the oocyte egg which is in the fallopian tube. IUI is either done with a natural cycle or a stimulated cycle. In women is given fertility drugs to help produce a 2 to 3 eggs. This is called as controlled ovarian stimulation in order to enhance the probability of conceiving, hence by placing the gametes close to each other. What are the prerequisites of IUI? A woman should have eggs in her ovaries, should respond to fertility drugs by ovulation. She should have at least one patent fallopian tube. So tubal patency is a must prerequisite for the IUI. The partner should have semen parameters in normal range or mildly decreased numbers and motility of sperms. Intrauterine insemination and ovulation induction should be performed when the sperm quality is too poor to have an acceptable chance of conception. The WHO criteria for semen. The volume should be minimum 1.5 ml. The sperm concentration at least more or equal to 15 million sperms per ml. Motility of 32% or more and a morphology of 4% or more. Now, what are the minimal sperm parameters required for IUI? A sperm concentration of 10 million per ml, a progressive motility of 32%. This yields a pregnancy rate of 18 to 20%. Pregnancy rates were 3.6% where the sperm value was below these levels. Now let's look at the IUI procedure on the module dummy. Now, in order to know what is controlled ovarian stimulation, we must know what is ovulation. Now, if you look at the following chart near you, this shows the follicles on the day 1, day 2 of the menstrual phase. The developing follicle goes into a mature follicle and eventually with the LH surge, there's something called as ovulation. Now, if you look at this is how a natural cycle works. When we do a controlled ovarian hyperstimulation, we start drugs on the day 2, day 3, somewhere in this phase up to day 5, day 6. These drugs help in controlled ovarian stimulation or ovarian superovulation, this is called as. So we have developing instead of one mature follicle, we end up developing 2 or 3 mature follicles and hence have more probability of more ovulation of more follicles at the time of the ovulatory phase. This yellow phase you see is known as the ovulatory phase, during which we have to plan the IUI or the natural cycle, the planned intercourse. So once you understand this, we can tell you how the IUI is planned. The IUI is always planned in this phase, from year to year, at the time or around ovulation. Now let's talk about the IUI procedure. In order to find the day of ovulation, we do a series of sonographies and we come to know which is the time on which the ovulation is occurring. On the day of ovulation, as we spoke about the ovulatory phase, we ask the male partner to provide a semen sample by masturbation. The semen is subjected to sperm washing or processing when it is mixed with a sperm enriching media and filtered through a special technique to remove dead sperms. This separates the good quality sperms from the rest of the content in the semen. The concentrated sample of the healthy sperms is instilled into the uterus with a flexible catheter. Now if you look at this is a flexible catheter. You can see the two black marks. So this tells you Once this catheter is filled with, a syringe with washed sperms, this catheter is a flexible, thin one. It's a painless procedure. Patient is taken in lithotomy position in the operation room or in the IUI room, and the catheter is instilled into the cervix via the external os and the internal os up to the second mark, and the sample is pushed. And if you notice over here, the uterus opens up into the fallopian tube over here and over here, the ostia. By prerequisiting knowing the ostia and the tubes are patent, a washed sperm sample injected in or around the time of ovulation is the procedure how we expect the IUI to work. What are the complications? One must know IUI is not associated with any significant complication. Multiple births can result due to ovarian stimulation, especially if there are too many mature eggs in the treatment cycle because of the overstimulation. However, this is avoided by judicious use of the fertility drugs. IUI results. It depends on the several factors, the most important one being that the indication for which the IUI is done. The best results are seen in couples with sexual dysfunction. The results are worst in elderly women beyond 35 years of age. The success rate is 10 to 15% per cycle, and the cumulative pregnancy rate is about 50% over 4 treatment cycles. The procedure yields around 20% pregnancy rate per cycle. Not more than 3 cycles should be tried. In some centers, up to 4 cycles are done, especially in the older age women, in women above 34-35. In these women, it's ideal to proceed to IVF without delaying much of her time. In youngsters around 26 to 30 years old with a good ovarian reserve and in good donor sperm treatment, up to 6 cycles may also be tried. So guys, this was our video about the IUI, the procedure, the complications, the procedure, the prerequisites, and the people who are the ideal candidates for the IUI procedure. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and please share with your friends. Thank you.